It's Global Go Fest day number 2, and our big goal is to get as much of the lunar and solar fusion energy as possible. As you can see, I have 720 of the solar and 1,820 of the lunar. This morning I woke up and did quite a few raids and got a lot of stuff, but I've yet to get a shiny Necrozma from any of these raids so far for Global, and I would love to get another Hundo. I only have one Hundo, and I want to have 2 for both of the forms, so that's going to be another goal as well. So I'm going to be joining Goku, I'm going to be joining Tommy, and a few other people. We're going to be raiding as much as possible, and here's hoping we'll get lucky with something, and maybe if we're super lucky, a Shundo. And now it's begun. We're doing a Dawn Wings here. We're gonna be just doing as many as possible, and hopefully we'll get a shiny. This guy, you got a couple shinies, right, yesterday, or did you get none?
For Necrozma?
Yeah.
4.
Oh. What about you, Tommy?
Close to double digits.
I mean, you did get the Hundos too.
Yeah, I got 3 Hundos.
Yeah. So, you know, we don't like Tommy today. What about you, Tackleman?
We don't like Tommy
maybe
either.
8, 9-ish shinies.
Not bad. I got 0 yesterday, but I also didn't go as hard as they did, so maybe this one will be good to us. Let's see what happens with these items, though. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you get. You get the fusion energy, but you also get 10 Cosmog candy, which is fantastic. But is this one blue? It is not, and 2065. They're not weather boosted, so we want 2104, so here's hoping we get something good today. It's also only 9:53, so Go Fest hasn't even started yet. We've just been raiding this whole time. Well, the event has begun. Let's just click on a couple things. Maybe we'll get a shiny right off the rip, but then we're gonna move on to the special research where we're gonna get some pretty cool stuff. But this is a Teddy Ursa that isn't shiny. How about the Golett? No. Let's check the other Emolga, and then we'll get to that special research. And hopefully we'll actually see some Jangmo-Os. I feel like they're gonna be stupid uncommon today. But anyways, let's see what Ree wants us to do. Ree wants us to load, there we go, spend 3 Pokestops or gems, catch 10 Pokemon, and then complete 2 field research tasks.
Very difficult.
Extremely difficult, extremely difficult. And I think that's it, but let's just see if there's anything in the timed research. No. Okay, so it looks like all we've got is this right here once we go back up. It has 3 pages, but I feel like we get more than this, so we'll see what we get. And page 1 of 3 is done super quickly, so let's get those Pokeballs, those Nanabs, those XPs, all 100 of them. And then we get ourselves 3 potions, 100 Stardust, and I think a Cosmog. No, a Pikachu. I know we get a Cosmog at some point. And again, you want 402, and obviously you want it to look suntanned, so good luck. Also, we've completed this party challenge, which means we do get an encounter with Pikachu as well. I don't believe that these things have research IVs, but they might, which would be kind of cool, because that was a 395. Again, 402, that would be cool. Let's see, 395. Well, I mean, that's pretty up there, so maybe they do have research IVs. Anywho, let's get back to Ree, and I'm gonna choose the Emolga Radar. I didn't do this in Japan, so why not? And now we have to catch 7 Emolga, which sucks because I just caught most of them here. Power up a Pokemon 8 times and evolve 9 Pokemon. Super easy, super simple, and I think there's one, oh no, there's 2 Emolgas here. All right, this worked out. But also there's a Rockruff that I really want to check that isn't blue. First shiny of the day is a shiny Fomantis, and I need to catch this thing real quick because we have a raid that we're about to do. If it has good IVs, I'll show you, obviously. In fact, you know what? We caught it now. I'll just show you real quick and then jump into the raid. So it's, yeah, well, it has 15 attack. That's kind of cool, but oh, how about this? No, how about this one? No. And then last but not least, we just check this one. No, that's not what I wanted to click on. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Time to get in the raid. Now page 2 is done. Let's see what we get from these ones. After the balls and the berries, we're gonna get an encounter with an Emolga. Not super surprising since we chose the Emolga task, but let's see what we get from the end here. After these goldens and silvers, we get a Cosmog. There it is. Okay, so you want like 185 and this is a 174, but whatever. I'm down to get it. Pretty fun to get it too. We haven't seen one of these in a very long time. And just for fun, we'll take a look at it. It is a 12, 15, 11. It's all right. Now Ree wants us to do something else. What does he want us to do now after it loads? Explore a whole kilometer, battle in a raid, and earn 2,000 XP. Seems easy enough. And we got a tiny little spike ball because Tommy actually like mentioned it. I had no idea it was here, so thank you, Tommy. Appreciate that. Hey, what am I doing? Blue ball for blue shinies. Remember, that's always the law. Unless it's like really good, then we use Ultra Balls. I don't know if I'll evolve this, but a tiny shiny in the day, that's kind of fun. But how about those IVs? Oh yeah, it might actually be good for PvP. We'll hold on to that. That's actually pretty good. And a level 1 duck. very happy with a level 1
Quack,
dog.
quack.
You know I like my level 1s. Thank you, Goku. Go ahead, one more time.
Quack, quack.
Let's see how this one turns out in terms of IVs. It's an 11, so, oh well, 1 star. It's more than I thought it would be. And we're about to do this raid. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it in just a second. Also, thank you to everybody for the remotes, but I can't take them right now. But let me just claim these real quick, and I want to see what I get at the end here. I think we get a Necrozma, but I could be wrong. So there's some stickers, some Cosmog candies, and nope, there's a Pikachu. Alrighty, interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna catch this real quick and then get in the raid. And it appears upon completing the first one, we get a second research, so that's kind of fun. If it even loads, there we go. We get to explore a kilometer again, complete 2 field research tasks, and spin 10 Pokestops or gyms. And this one has 5 steps to it, so joy. And here we have a shiny Emolga. So now we've got one of each of the brand new Go Fest shiny, so that's kind of fun. So this is a crazy surprise. I apparently hatched one of these, but it didn't show me the hatches, so cool. We finished the set. We're done. We got them all. Let's see how good this one is, though. It's a 13, 13, 10. I guess we're going to evolve the 13, 13, 13 all the way up, but cool. I did not expect to hatch that. I was just digging through my stuff and I was like, why am I full all of a sudden? Turns out my eggs hatched and we had a shiny Jangmo-o, so that's awesome. Well, we finally got a shiny Necrozma. It's been a lot of raids, but we get to see it on the beach, which is really cool. And let's catch this thing real quick and hope that it has a background card, because I would love for it to have one. And 15 attack. That would be preferable as well. But there we go. We have caught the Necrozma. But do you have the background card? You do not. Dang, I was really hoping. But 15, 13, 12, that would have been a good one. 2096 on this shiny Necrozma. That is pretty darn good. Like, I was really expecting to get a bad shiny when I saw it, but I'm happy. Like, if this has a background guard, I'm gonna be super happy. Because this should have 15 attack, I believe. I think this is the 15, 14, 14 or the 15, 13, 15. Either way, please have the card. You don't have the card. Oh well. And it's the 15, 14, 14, but a really good shiny though. Now we're finally getting to page 1 of 5 of this thing, so let's just claim the potions, the balls, and the egg. And I actually don't know what we get from this, so we're gonna get some charge and fast TMs and an encounter with a Necrozma. Very cool. This one's terrible though, man. 2027, but at least we get to catch it in a beast ball, so that's kind of fun. 2104 was the Hundo, so this one is pretty bad. And I can't even bury the thing, so I have to just keep throwing and hoping that I catch the thing. That's terrible. Please stay in your home. I hit you with an excellent. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just for fun, let's take a look at it. Yeah, pretty much the floor. And now we can choose between either Solgaleo or Lunala. I'm gonna go with Lunala on this one because I just really want to get a good one, and the background I think looks really good on it. But Solgaleo also has a good one. But anyways, we have to earn 800 Stardust, earn 800 XP, and catch 8 Pokemon. That should probably take another 2 hours. Page 2 of 5 is now done, and I really wanted to do this in the sun. So let's get those battle passes, we'll get those potions and the Stardust, and this should be our Lunala, which will be really cool. So never mind, it's Jangmo-o. Okay, we are gonna get a Lunala at some point, I promise, but I really thought it was gonna be this one. Page 3 of 5 is finally done. Let's get these nice little battle passes, and by passes I mean just one. We get 3 max potions, an encounter with a Pokemon that is an Umbreon with a scarf, kind of cool. And for the final rewards, we get 2 golden raspberries, we get 2 silver pineapples, and is this the Lunala? It is. All right, 1732. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a really good one. So I'm happy, but I'm also kind of sad, because I was gonna fuse this one because of something in the future, but that's actually really freaking good. I don't quite remember what the Hundo is, but I think it's actually close to this. Oh man, that's awesome. Well, I mean, I still have to try to catch the thing. We're gonna catch it in an Ultra Ball, but wow. Now let's throw the ball yet again. We get a great curveball throw on this one. Hopefully we actually catch it. 1, 2, oh, it breaks out. You know, eventually it's actually gonna go in there. It's gonna be great. Boom. Oh, really? Let's try this again. Throw. Great curve. Oh, there's a Jangmo-o apparently. 2, 3, there we go. We actually caught the thing. But I think this is like really, really good. But there it is with its moon background, which looks awesome. And the IVs are, it's perfect. Oh, well, that's amazing, but also, I guess I can't fuse this one now. Maybe I can, but like, wow, a Hundo Lunala with the background. That is so freaking cool.
Must be nice to get the game.
It feels really great. Also, if you haven't already subscribed yet, please do, because like this is the biggest win. Besides obviously a Shundo Necrozma, but now that we got this, probably not gonna happen. And after that initial shock of getting that Hundo, I completely forgot we have to go into this. Catch 10 Psychic type Pokemon, power up a Ghost type 15 times, and then make 25 nice throws, and we're gonna get all that candy, which is going to be used pretty soon. Got another shiny one. This one's not on the beach though, sadly, but that is fine. It doesn't matter. I'm hoping this this one as a background card because I just want to have one that I could lucky reroll possibly. Obviously, if I got a really good one, I wouldn't lucky reroll it, but you know, this one's probably not going to be that great. But it has a background card. Awesome. I'm so glad I got that. But just for fun, it is a 11, 14, 14. All right, it's not great. So I still need to power up a ghost type 15 times, and I think I know the one I should do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And there we go. He becomes a 2598. And we're going to max this thing out all the way soon, but we're going to wait until possibly we have to do some more with this. So now that we've done that, let's get the Necrozma candies, the Cosmog candies, and the 5XLs, which is nice because I'm going to probably have to use XL rare candies on this thing. And the final rewards are going to be 25 Necrozma candies, 1,000 lunar energy, which is fantastic, and 25 Cosmog candy. And then the alien's going to keep talking, and he wants us to power up a Pokemon 20 times. You probably know which one I'm going to do. Fuse the Necrozma and win 5 raids. Duskull.
Yeah, you're gonna do Duskull.
That's fair. You know what? That's a smart idea. Hopefully this works. We got the shiny Tyrant. Cool. I actually had a shiny of the Umbreon with the scarf and tried to do the whole AR thing, and it crashed on me, which really sucks because I wanted to show you in this rainy weather, for whatever reason, it's like super desaturated. It's not super lit up or anything like that, but you know, it is what it is. Also, we're meeting up with some other people now. We've switched cars around. I'm sure you can tell by the seatbelt. But yeah, we're just gonna keep raiding as much as we can, try to get as many shinies as we can. Probably better ones than that, hopefully, in terms of IVs, but it's been a good day so far. Can't complain. And now day 2 is officially over. We had a great time though, and I spent the last couple hours just chilling and chatting with friends, just trying to relax a little bit. After all of these Go Fests, it's been a lot, so it was good to just sit back and chat. But I will say we did okay. We got ourselves 32 shinies today, and I'm pretty happy with the spread. I mean, we got the Alolan Rattata, we got both of the Pikachus, which is pretty cool. And we also got a Dratini, 4 Ducklets, 3 Emolgas, a tiny shiny Ferroseed, which is awesome. Might even evolve that for PvP later. 2 XUs, 2 Tyrants, a Dedenne, a Phantom, a Grubbin, 4 Crabrawlers, Fomantis, and of course we hatched that Jangmo-O, but I'm so sad I didn't get to see it actually hatch. It was one of those glitches where it just does it and you don't get to see it. And then after that, we got ourselves 7 Necrozmas, and one of them was a 96%, which is crazy. This one right here. Sadly, no background card, but it's still a really good one. And we did over 100 raids today, and sadly, none of them turned out to be Hundos, but we did get a 98%, and I'm happy to say it has the background card as well. And I'm thinking, let's do a fusion on this one. Let's make this one the Dawnwing specifically, but we're not using the Lunala we just got. We're gonna fuse this one right here, I believe. Yeah, we should do this one. This one I think is just one that I evolved recently, but I want to do this specifically because I want to show you the background card actually does transfer over, which is really cool. And this is a 98%. I'll probably end up using this in the future, but as you can see, there you go. You got yourselves the Dawnwings with the wormhole in the background. But if you fused it with the Solgaleo or the Lunala that you got today with the special background cards, they'll actually have a different colored background. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to do that, but this is what it's going to look like, and they look pretty cool. I like the orange and the blue. It's pretty darn solid. And in case you're curious why we're not fusing this one, again, it's a Hundo. I don't really want to get rid of this because it's a cool trophy to have, and it doesn't technically go away, but this background card doesn't really transfer over. It just kind of loses its value by being fused. I'd rather just max this thing out all the way, so with that being said, let's freaking do it. But we can't quite yet because I need to have more XL rare candies. And before I actually go and spend some of those, I'm going to gain these ones right here. We might as well get the extra 10 plus the Necrozma candy and the 3 rare candies. And at the end, we're getting an extra XL rare candy and an elite fast Antarch TM, which is awesome. So now that we've done all that, now we can power this thing up, but I need 296 XLs. So we might as well go into our items and then go into our XL rare candy and get ourselves to 296. I did this with the Solgaleo, now I'm doing it with the Lunala, and I'm just keep making the joke that the moment I do this, I know for a fact they're going to implement something which makes it much easier to get these XLs, but whatever. The point of getting these is to spend them, so here we go. We are now at 296. We're losing 263 of them, but it is well spent. And now we can fully power this thing up to 4,570, so boom, there we go. Level 50 Lunala, 100 freaking percent. I just cannot believe we got lucky with this, and with the background no less. It's just so cool. Now we have to best buddy this thing, and unfortunately it's not that good when it comes down to PvP or raids just yet. Its charge moves are amazing, but its fast moves are pretty darn bad. If it ever gets a single move change that makes it better, this thing is an absolute beast, especially in PvP. Apparently it's like Lugia but tankier. And now it's time to finish our Jangmo-O line, so I think I'm just gonna do this one because this one ended up being our best one, the 13-13-13. But we also got this one, which was our first one, which is a 6, 7, 11. And then this most recent one, which is a 13, 13, 10. So obviously this one is the best one. Let's just freaking do this one. Let's evolve it all the way into, I don't even really know the name of this thing. Like, I see it often, but like I never really had one in my team ever when I played Sun and Moon. So I don't quite remember the name, but I know it ends with O. They all do, but that is such a good looking shiny. Look at that thing. Komo-O. All right, cool. Very cool. There we go. And that's a Pokedex entry Komo-O shiny. Super cool. And there you go. Every single one of the shiny Jangmo-O line is officially in our game, and they will be added to the shiny living dex. And these were the 3 big goals that I wanted from this event. The only thing we failed on was getting a Hundo or possibly Shundo Necrozma, but we still do technically have raids during this time, so I might get lucky, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. But now that we've gone through all of that, we're not quite done yet. There's one more thing I wanna do, and that's to check and see how my showcases did, and sadly, we only got 1 first place, but that's better than none. Let's claim the rewards. Some dust, we get a silver pineapple, we get a fast TM, we get 2 incenses, and 3 hyper potions, and a mossy lore module, and a rainy lore module. Wow, that's very surprising. I was really hoping we'd do a little better than that, but we are now at 88. We need 12 more wins that we get that Pikachu. But nonetheless, one's better than none, right? So I'm happy. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below, how did you do during day 2? Did you get everything you wanted? Did you miss anything? Please let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.